Good evening. Today is Friday, April the 19th, 2019. It's Good Friday. My name is Jim Scates. I'm from my office in Centerville, Tennessee. Centerville, Tennessee is 50 miles southwest of Nashville, Tennessee. Read Zephaniah chapter 3. Once again, it's April. The title of my sermon for this evening is A Pure Language. I'm Jim Scates. Once again, for emphasis' sake, a pure language. It says in the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 9, it says, Then will I turn to the people. Then will I turn to the people a pure language. According to the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 9. The book of Zephaniah is not as well known as some other scriptures, but his message is as powerful and relevant as any New Testament text. In today's Bible reading, the prophet gave warning of God's judgment and then promised that a remnant would be saved. There were 4 reasons for God's impending judgment on Jerusalem. In verse 2, she obeyed not the voice. The people knew what God wanted, but would not do it. She received not correction. The people were not willing to repent, just like people are not willing to repent today and do God's will. She trusted not in the Lord. Rather, the people trusted in other things, just like they trust in other things today. Just like some trust in other things today, they trust in their money, etc. She drew not near to her God. She drew not near to her God. The people had no personal communication with God in prayer. These 4 things are still required of us today, for God has not changed. If the 4 things are still required of us today, for God has not changed, if we would enjoy his approval and blessing. Today's key verse is especially interesting. The Lord promised to turn or restore to the people a pure language so that they could call upon his name and serve him with one consent. This pure language would be one that God heard and understood. But words of disobedience, obstinacy, that means being stubborn, and distrust was a foreign language to God. The remaining people would be afflicted and poor, but they would trust in the name of the Lord. Verse 12. Affliction and poverty are common among those who serve the Lord. In fact, they are likely one reason they do serve the Lord. They call on God for pure language, devoid of the corruptions that affluence and ease tend to bring. Their mighty God is in the midst of his people. Verse 17, he will save them and rejoice over them. He will rest, be constant in his love, and he will rejoice over them with singing. What a blessed people. What a blessed people. I'm Jim Scates from Centerville, Tennessee. Follow righteousness, faith, charity, love, peace with them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart, according to the book of 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 22. Thank you for listening to me attentively, and thank you very much. Continue to have a good rest of the evening and a restful day tomorrow and a productive day tomorrow. Peace out.